Hi sweeties, thank you all so much for supporting my backup channel. I am grateful, and if you have not subscribed to my backup channel, please, the link is in the comment section pinned. Kindly click on it and it's gonna take you to my backup channel. Let's get this channel to 500 subscribers. I am so grateful, everyone. Welcome to Exp0sing. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all, and I want to say thank you all so much for always coming back to support your girl. You all are super awesome. So today, this thing actually popped on my feed. I was like, I am definitely bringing this here so we all can talk about it, and it's actually about a white girl who said that America is a fascist country, right? And she actually went further to list the things that is going on right now, like, you know, in America, that is kind of scary. And a lot of people stitched to this video, both black and white, talking about it. You know what? Stay go to the screen. Do not go anywhere. You don't want to miss out on anything. Let me roll the clip and we'll come back to talk about it. And let me know what you all think in the comment section. Let me roll the clip.
Hi, so I never make videos like this, but I made a list of things that are happening right now in America that I'm really concerned about, and you should be concerned about too. Number one, the Willow project got approved, which will release 9.2 million metric tons of carbon pollution into the air per year. Number two, the Supreme Court might overturn the Indian Child Welfare Act, which would allow Native children to be taken away from their parents. Number three, South Carolina and Texas are calling for executions as a punishment for abortion. Number four, Tennessee passed a bill gutting marriage equality for same-sex, interfaith, and interracial relationships. Number five, Florida has introduced a bill codifying gender-affirming health care as abuse and allowing trans children to be removed from their parents. Number six, Tennessee banned drag and gender-affirming healthcare for minors. Number seven, Mississippi brought back Jim Crow laws, which allow segregation of all white towns, police forces, and government. Number eight, Arkansas passed laws to make child labor easier. Number nine, a Tennessee representative called for lynchings to be brought back. Number 10, representatives from several states are calling for transgenocide. We are in stage 7 of genocide. Number 11, anti-Semitic hate crimes are on the rise. Number 12, Cop City in Atlanta exists. And number 13, books are being mass banned in schools, and the government is trying to control education. So we're living in a fascist regime, and I don't know what to do about it at this point. That are happening right now in America that I'm really concerned about, and you should be concerned.
In this life, history is always repeating itself. If you go and you read up on history, like, you see there are constant patterns that come back, right? And one constant is white people always doing the most effed up shit, like, and passing laws that take away people's humanity and all of those things, right? And I keep always thinking about how, and I'm going to put it in the context of South Africa, how apartheid stemmed from a system of slavery in the Cape, right? And it basically copied what was happening in slavery, but like they justified it in a different manner, and everyone was like, yeah, sharp, that's fine. And yes, we have the Bill of Rights and other things protecting us in South Africa from this possibly never happening, but it doesn't rule out that it could possibly happen, you know? Just because it's not going to happen in the next 10-20 years doesn't mean that there's no possibility of it happening. And the reason I say this is because look at all the things that are going on in the world. I know we're not in America, yeah, it doesn't apply to us, but you need to remember that other people do influence other people's thoughts, and if something like this can be done in America, what stops it from happening here?
So we're living in a fascist regime, and I don't know what to do about it at this point.
Capitalism 101. Kill all hope. People want to learn about actual history? Just ban the fucking books. People start thinking they could protest for their rights? Just start installing high professional $90 million training grounds meant specifically to target protest and riots. Women thinking that they can finally be equal and autonomous and financially free in society? Ban abortions. What the fuck are they gonna do? Disabled people start thinking that they could fight for advocacy? kill them all off with COVID. What the fuck are they gonna do? People want to start fighting for revolutions. You make them weak. You make them broken. You kill all hope. And you do a bunch of shit like this to make people feel like they don't know what to do anymore. And that's not an individual problem of, like, you know, feeling hopeless when there are mechanisms trying to kill all.
Hi, so I never make videos like this, but I made a list of things.
Please watch your video for the full context and make sure you share that video to anyone who might be interested. That video needs to be shared around. I know this is something that I usually try not to talk about, and there's a reason for it, but this is very concerning. I just wish we lived in a world where everyone cared about each other. That's all I want. I wish everyone just loved one another and just stuff like this didn't have to happen. It doesn't need to happen. There's no need for it. I just want everyone on TikTok and all my other social media to just be safe. Try to be safe. I can't believe this is actually a fucking thing. Like, I thought we were a free country, but now these things exist. They shouldn't exist. Everyone, please stay safe.
Mississippi brought back Jim Crow laws, which allow segregation of all white towns police force.
3-minute video 1. If you have not seen that other video, go watch that other video. But we're going to talk about, like, I don't know who to blame more. Like, the Supreme Court leaders or whoever else, or if I should be blaming the legislators, like the lawmakers. But, like, they're both having a hand to play with. Like, I could have sworn, like, certain stuff was, like, solved. Like certain shit in legislation, like, that way they couldn't, like, take away Native American kids and shit. Or, like, I don't know, like, segregation as a whole, or, like, interracial marriage. Like, I could have swore that was solved in, like, the fucking, what is it, like, the Civil Rights Act of 1965, and, like, Loving versus Virginia, and, like, whatever else they pass in, like, fucking government and shit for the states to not be able to, like, individually do this. Like, at a federal level, you know? But, yeah, the only solution I can say is, I don't even believe in, like, petitions and, like, calling up your representative, because obviously they're not doing shit, right? So, essentially, the only solution I really have is go vote. Like, the thing is, geriatric people, all those old-ass motherfuckers, that's why, like, the old white man, shit is always going their way, because we don't believe in voting. Us as a generation, we don't believe in voting because we're like, that shit doesn't work for us. So then a lot of people are just like, fuck voting, let's not vote. So as a whole, we're just like, damn, like, we're not gonna vote. And then all those old ass people in the fucking country boonies shit, they go and they vote, and then shit goes well for them in their fucking country as wherever the fuck they live. And then we're like, damn, like, this shit fucked us up. As young people, as, like, certain demographics, as certain races, as certain minorities, as certain genders, as certain sexualities. Like, it fucks us up. So really, all I can say is vote. If you can't vote, tell people that you know to vote. Register people to vote. Help in those ways. I know it's 2023. I don't think there's something coming up until 2024, obviously. But, like, that's all I can say. Like, go vote. Like, learn and educate yourself about different stuff that's happening in politics and the news and all the other stuff, and convince people that you know. If you're like, oh, I don't really believe in voting, convince them to vote, because everybody has that same mentality. If everybody has the same mentality of, like, voting doesn't do anything, then voting's not gonna do anything. Like, what the fuck? Like, all these old people who should be dead are getting shit their way right before they fucking die, and we gotta live here with the consequences. Come on now.
Are being mass banned in schools, and the government is trying to control education. So we're living in a fascist regime, and I don't know what to do about it at this point.
Y'all are not about to like what I'm gonna say. Walk out. Walk out of your job. Do it. Right now, we need to be following France's lead right now. And if you work a job, like, I can't do that, right? I can't walk out of my job because I help homeless people. So, you know, and somebody's got to be there when, you know, the mass strikes happen. So I'll kind of just join y'all by like default, but if you work like a retail job or a job that you just flat out hate, just walk out. Walk out. Go. If we just all went on strike, this country would stop. 100%. Amazon drivers, don't get in the van tomorrow. Don't get in the van tomorrow. It starts with y'all. Don't get in the van tomorrow. Starbucks baristas, fuck coffee. Who gives a shit? Kroger bagger, bag yourself. Come on, out the door. Let's go. Iron worker, more like I ain't working. All right, out the door. Let's go. Come on, chop, chop. Burger flippers, flip your ass out the door. Let's go. We out of here. Come on, time's a waste. Who cares? Let it all fall. Just let go. Let go. We are following Elsa's lead, and we are letting it go. Scratch that. We're following France's lead. That is what we are doing. Do you see it over there? It's chaos. It's monstrous. Why? Because they've had enough. I watched a video today of a guy literally start boxing one of the police officers who had a full body shield up. Dude did not care. He came to run fades. That's what he was there for. And then the funny part was somehow it was working, and then other people started joining in. I saw another video of like the cops or whatever marching, and this dude just like runs up with like no fear. The concept just did not exist to this man, because this man like kung fu leaping kicked into the back of this officer so bad, the officer face planted. I kid you not, face planted onto the ground. And dude, U-turned so quick on a dime and took off. We are at the helm of this. Let it go. See what happens.
All right, this is all we have for the stitches. And you know what? I absolutely want to read your comments. Let me know what you all think about this. And thank you all so much for the support, and see you all in my next video. Bye for now.